Right, start again. Folks, well, oh my days, what a week I have had. So on the screen in front of you is what I've managed to get done this week. Now in real life it actually looks like a hell of a lot more than what it does on the screen. It looks like I've worked half a day and I've just whinged and moaned about the whole week, but I'll tell you what, it has been a ball ache. These things do not want to print nicely. So, funnily enough, unlike how I thought I would be, I did learn from my lessons with trying to speed parts up to try and rush them. I was clever, I was rather smart, and I took my time. But the problem with these things, these small bits, however you put them together, you're going to need space. But with a plate like this one up here, you might be looking at a couple of hours. So there's nothing really that you can throw on the machine for 8 or 9 hours overnight. You've kind of just got to do a couple of hours here and there, which is a bit of a pain really. To add into that bruised ego of the week is the fact that the start of the week I had computer problems, so I didn't even get to run the machine at all at the start of the week. And then when I did start it, I had to focus time during the day on my full-time job during the day, so I only really had sort of 5 or 6 hours of an evening whilst doing everything else to throw a few of these on. So it seemed like a really hard, long week, but nevertheless we've got them all done. So some quite really cool bits, and again, even though it doesn't really look like I've achieved a great deal here, when you see this in real life, the difference between what the dome was like at the end of part 1 and compared to what it looks like now, well, I can actually see R2D2 in the room. I mean, yeah, it's a long way from being completed, and there's definitely some painting that is going to need to be done, and some sanding, and a few more bolts, and a bit of glue, and a few tears, and maybe a few beers as well. But it's actually slowly coming together, and it is starting to look like R2. And I think realistically, the one piece that has made that is this one here, stuck right at the front, staring right at you. You see that? That's R2D2. All these other bits, yeah, they make him up, but it's that one. You see that one, and that's it. You've got R2D2 in the room. These are pretty cool as well. The fantastic small details in these are absolutely brilliant. These little plates go underneath like that. It just looks absolutely fantastic. So anyway, I'm going to start playing some of the time-lapse videos down in the bottom corner of the video, and at the same time I'm going to show you this all being pieced together. So enjoy, I'll catch up with you in a few. is the end of this one. But just before I sign off and say see you later, I just wanted to show you what my plan going forward is for the next video, which will probably be split over 2 or maybe even 3 videos. So all these files here are the main body and the bits that go inside the main body and come off the main of the body and go inside and on top of and all over the main body. And well, I'm glad that I didn't look at these files at the very beginning, because if I had, I don't know if I would have embarked on this journey, because okay, this here says it's got 10 items in. This one might have 10 items in, but it doesn't, because it's got additional files. And all of these have more items to print. And in some of them, in some of the bigger files, so this one has 70, down at the bottom is a file full of 12. There we go. Some of these could have additional files within the files. There's a grand total of 215 pieces to make up the body. I really think, I don't know how I would have dealt with that if I'd have looked at that to start with. But never mind. I'm doing it now, I'm invested, and I have a little friend who has come to join me. He is also invested, so I'm going to introduce you to Minnie D, who is stood alongside me. Say hello, Minnie D.
Hello.
That is the voice of Minnie D. He is the sponsor of this video and this channel, and he is in charge here. Believe me, he rules this route.
I love Star Wars, don't mess with us.
And that's Minnie D. Signing off. We'll catch you for the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Like the video.